What happens when excitement, music, and thousands of passionate fans all collide in one place? Tonight we're diving into an unforgettable journey straight from Singapore, where the SB19 fan event turned into a celebration like no other. From near disasters with missing bags to breathtaking sights of the Lion City, and finally, the electric energy of SB19 performing live in front of their fans, this stream had it all. So buckle up, because here on Trend Tide Reactions, you're about to relive the highs, the scares, and the once-in-a-lifetime moments of this incredible night. Is this working? Can you guys hear me? That's how the night started. A little uncertain, a little nervous, but full of anticipation. We were rushing toward the fan event just minutes before it began. The clock was ticking, and we were about 12 minutes away, hoping we'd make it in time. And yes, I was officially in Singapore. After hopping into a grab ride, I couldn't help but feel a mix of excitement and pressure. Other content creators like Matt and the rest were already at the venue. Unfortunately, I hadn't been able to secure a ticket for the fan meet since they were already sold out, but that wasn't going to stop me. The plan? Walk around, capture as much as I could, and share the experience with you all. Can you hear me loud and clear? I asked while checking in with everyone watching. Chuck mentioned that Matt TV had already been live with Mika Muir for over a half an hour. We were running late, partly because hotel check-in took longer than expected, and partly because we couldn't resist walking around this beautiful city. Singapore immediately struck me as vibrant, modern, and full of energy. The streets reminded me of Eastwood back at home, but on a grander scale. And though the weather was humid, it was tolerable. Definitely similar to the Philippines, but somehow cleaner, calmer, and just different. Riding through the streets, I noticed the cleanliness and the unique rules here. Even something as small as noticing that the driver's seat was on the opposite side compared to the Philippines threw me off for a bit. It honestly felt like driving in a mirrored world, like stepping into a parallel dimension. But the real shock came at lunch. We went to a food court, left our things on a table while ordering, and when we came back, my bag was gone. Panic set in instantly. Imagine being in a foreign country, realizing your bag is missing. Thankfully, Singapore lived up to its reputation. Someone had found the bag and turned it in to Lost and Found. The relief I felt when I held it again, undescribable. Honestly, that's when I realized just how safe this country really is. As the ride continued, the city skyline took my breath away. The buildings weren't just tall, they were works of art. Clean lines, modern designs, and entire complexes that looked futuristic. One highlight, the Jewel at Changi Airport. The giant indoor waterfall, surrounded by lush greenery and futuristic architecture, was like something out of a dream. Singapore wasn't just a city, it was making a statement. Fast forward, we were getting closer to the event. The streets flowed smoothly compared to Manila traffic, and before long, we were just 5 minutes away. My excitement grew. Even though I didn't have a VIP pass, just being there felt like a privilege. And then the moment came. I saw the crowd. Hundreds, no, thousands of fans gathered. Their energy electric, their voices loud, and their love for SB19 impossible to ignore. The atmosphere was pure magic. And then SB19. The cheers erupted, the music blasted, and suddenly we were all caught in a tidal wave of emotion and sound. Their performance of Heat shook the venue. The crowd clapped, shouted, and sang along in perfect unison. For a moment, it didn't matter where you were from, how far you'd traveled, or even if you had a seat. The music united everyone. But it wasn't all smooth sailing. Somewhere in the chaos, I lost one of my wireless microphones. Thankfully, I still had one backup, and the show went on. The sound of fans screaming "Heat, heat, heat" will forever stay in my memory. After the performance, I tried to reconnect with other content creators like Matt Summer TV. The crowd was massive, making it almost impossible to find them. I wandered, weaving through waves of fans, awkwardly navigating, but determined not to give up. Finally, success! We reunited, shared laughs, and connected with amazing fans from around the world, from the Philippines to Vietnam and beyond. The best part? Meeting the supporters face to face. People who had been watching our vlogs, cheering for SB19, and sharing the same passion. From casual fans to longtime supporters, the sense of community was overwhelming. The 18 fandom truly showed its heart that night. By the time the clock struck 7:30, I had to make my exit. Another appointment awaited, and as much as I wanted to stay, I knew I'd be back for the concert tomorrow. The night had already given me more than I expected. Music, friendships, stories, and unforgettable moments. As I ended the stream, the chat lit up with excitement. Over 1,000 viewers tuned in, proof of just how powerful SB19's influence has become. Fans from all walks of life came together, not just to watch a performance, but to share a collective experience. Seeing SB19 up close was surreal. Their energy, their presence, even the smallest details, unforgettable. It was more than just a fan event. It was proof of their impact, proof of how music crosses borders and cultures, and proof that once you're part of this fandom, you're part of something much bigger than yourself. So, to everyone who tuned in, thank you. And to Singapore, you left me speechless. If you enjoyed this journey and want to relive more epic experiences like this, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Trend Tide Reactions. Your support keeps these adventures alive, and trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. Until then, stay inspired, stay passionate, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out, everyone!